This tire costs $10,000. It can handle 200 miles per hour on corner at forces that would crush ordinary rubber.
But it started here, as sticky white sap dripping from a tree in Thailand. How does this become that?
From jungle sap to autobahn grip, the transformation involves chemistry, engineering, and processes most people have never witnessed. Inside Pirelli's factory, raw nature becomes automotive perfection. The full process behind the world's most premium tires.
Rubber plantations across Southeast Asia supply the world's tire industry. Thailand alone produces 4 million tons annually.
That milky fluid is latex, natural rubber suspended in water. The tree produces it as a defense mechanism.
Hevea Brazilian, native to the Amazon, now cultivated across Asia. Each tree produces latex for up to 30 years.
Each cut yields about 30 milliliters. Workers return hours later to collect what the tree has given. Tapping begins before sunrise. Latex flows best in cool morning hours when tree pressure is highest.
Tappers are highly skilled. Cut too deep, damage the tree permanently. Too shallow, latex won't flow.
The spout channels latex into collection cups. Gravity does the work. Patience does the rest.
Across the plantation, thousands of trees bleed simultaneously. Nature's factory producing raw material for the world's roads.
Collection happens mid-morning. Workers move quickly before latex begins to coagulate in tropical heat.
Raw field latex is 30 to 40% rubber. The rest is water and plant proteins. Processing must happen fast.
Within hours, this latex will begin its transformation. But first, it needs processing before it can travel to Italy.
The processing facility, where field latex becomes exportable rubber. Chemistry and timing are critical. Draining removes debris, bark fragments, insects, anything that would compromise final rubber quality.
Formic acid triggers coagulation. The rubber proteins clump together, separating from the water.
Watch the transformation begin. Liquid latex becomes solid rubber before your eyes. Chemistry in action.
Coagulated rubber is pulled from tanks as soft sheets, still containing significant water that must be removed.
Rolling mills squeeze out water. Each pass through the rollers removes more moisture, compresses the rubber. The distinctive ribbed pattern maximizes surface area for drying. Function meets process efficiency.
Drying takes days. Sheets hang in heated buildings. The color deepens from white to amber as moisture leaves.
Dried rubber is called ribbed smoked sheet. This form can be stored and shipped across the world. Baling compresses sheets for efficient transport. Each bale weighs over 100 kilograms.
From Thai plantation to Italian factory, these bales will travel 8,000 kilometers before becoming tires.
Settimo Torinese, Italy, Pirelli's high-performance tire facility, where natural rubber meets 150 years of Italian engineering. Rubber from Asia arrives daily. Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, the world's finest natural rubber for the world's finest tires.
Every bale is inspected on arrival. Pirelli specifications are exacting. Substandard rubber is rejected immediately. Laboratory testing verifies molecular structure, purity, elasticity. Only rubber meeting precise specifications proceeds.
Laboratory testing verifies molecular structure, purity, elasticity. Only rubber meeting precise specifications proceeds. Proved rubber joins the compound stores. Natural rubber is just one of over 200 ingredients in a Pirelli tire.
The mixing hall, where natural rubber is combined with synthetic polymers, chemicals, and reinforcing agents.
Carbon black for durability, silica for wet grip, sulfur for vulcanization. Each ingredient precisely measured. Recipes are closely guarded secrets. Computer systems ensure milligram precision. Small variations change everything.
The Banbury mixer. 3-story machines that blend rubber at temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. The compounding floor, where precise chemistry creates the rubber compounds that define tire performance. Natural rubber first, precisely weighed to the gram. Too much changes flexibility. Too little reduces grip. Carbon black adds strength and UV protection. 30% of a tire's weight can be this reinforcing filler. Silica revolutionized wet grip. This white powder helps tires channel water, maintaining contact in rain.
Inside the Banbury, rotors blend ingredients at extreme pressure and temperature, breaking down rubber, incorporating additives.
Temperature must be precisely controlled. Too hot degrades the rubber. Too cool and ingredients won't disperse. Mixed compound drops to rolling mills. Still hot, still being shaped into the form that will become tire components. Rolling mills shape compound into sheets. Cooling begins. The rubber remembers this shape. Acetone cooling drops temperature gradually. Rapid cooling would stress the molecular structure. Different tire parts need different compounds. Tread for grip, sidewall for flex, inner liner to hold air. Compound complete, but sheets of rubber aren't tires yet. Each component must be precisely manufactured and assembled.
Component manufacturing, where compound becomes tread, sidewall, bead, and the dozen other parts that form a complete tire. Tread extrusion. Compound is forced through shaped dies that create the precise groove patterns for water evacuation.
This pattern isn't arbitrary. Years of computer simulation and track testing determined every groove, every angle.
The P Zero's asymmetric pattern. Inner zone for wet traction, outer zone for dry cornering. Engineering visible in every line.
Steel belt production. Thin wires embedded in rubber create the belts that give tires their strength and shape. Wire spacing is calculated for optimal strength without excessive weight. Every millimeter matters at 200 miles per hour. The bead locks tire to wheel. Steel wire wrapped in rubber, strong enough to resist forces that would pull lesser tires apart. Multiple wire wraps create redundant strength. Bead failure at speed is catastrophic. Redundancy is designed in.
Sidewall extrusion uses flexible compound. It must absorb road impacts without cracking, flexing millions of times.
The inner liner, like a balloon inside the tire. Special butyl rubber compound that holds air molecules in.
All components manufactured, precisely formulated, precisely shaped. Now they must come together as a single, perfect unit.
The tire building room, where components become a green tire toyo, the uncured assembly ready for transformation. Automated building machines position each layer with millimeter precision. Robots and humans working in partnership. Inner liner goes on first, the foundation that will hold air, applied bubble-free to prevent weak points. Body ply adds structure. Fabric cords embedded in rubber, oriented to handle inflation pressure and road stress. Beads lock into position. This moment defines how securely the tire will grip the wheel rim. The drum expands. Ply edges wrap around the beads. The tire's fundamental shape emerges. Steel belts reinforce the tread area. Two layers at opposing angles create resistance to centrifugal forces at speed.
The tread applies last. The part the world sees. The part that connects car to road. The tread joint must be perfect. A poor seam creates vibration at speed. Imperceptible flaws become obvious at velocity.
Sidewalls add branding and information. The famous Pirelli name, size codes, load ratings, identity applied.
The green tire is complete, but don't be fooled by its finished appearance. Without vulcanization, it's just shaped rubber.
Vulcanization, the chemical transformation that turns soft rubber into durable tire. Heat, pressure, and sulfur create permanence.
Green tires enter the press. The mold inside determines final tread pattern and sidewall design. Molds are engineering masterpieces. Every groove, every sipe, every letter carved with micron precision.
Even the smallest sipes are precisely cut. These thin slices will help the tire bite into wet roads.
The press closes with hundreds of tons of force. Inside, temperatures exceed 170 degrees Celsius.
Temperature and pressure must be precise throughout the cure. Variations create weak spots that fail under stress.
12 to 15 minutes under heat and pressure. Sulfur atoms cross-link rubber molecules. Permanent transformation. At the molecular level, sulfur creates bridges between polymer chains. Rubber becomes elastic, but no longer plastic.
The press opens. Steam reveals the transformation. Green rubber has become a tire that can survive any road.
Hot from the press. The tread pattern permanent. The rubber structure set. A tire is born. Vulcanization complete. But before this tire can grace a Ferrari, it must prove itself in Pirelli's quality gauntlet. Quality control at Pirelli rejects any tire that doesn't meet specification. At $10,000 per set, customers expect perfection.
Visual inspection catches surface defects, bubbles, inclusions. Any visible flaw means rejection. Laser measurement verifies dimensional uniformity. Variations of hundredths of millimeters are detected and recorded.
This graph shows roundness variation. A perfect tire is a perfect circle. Any deviation causes vibration at speed.
X-ray inspection reveals internal flaws, belt misalignment, air pockets, defects hidden deep within the structure.
X-ray reveals the invisible, belt position, ply uniformity. What the eye cannot see, technology exposes.
Dynamic balancing measures weight distribution while spinning. Even tiny imbalances create vibration at autobahn speeds.
Balance weights correct any asymmetry. Grams of metal in precise locations create smooth, high-speed rotation. Destructive testing pushes tires beyond limits. Some samples are deliberately destroyed to verify safety margins.
Passed, verified, certified. Only tires meeting every specification receive the Pirelli mark.
Quality verified. But premium tires require premium presentation. Final finishing awaits.
The finishing department, where verified tires receive final preparation for the world's most demanding customers.
Tire dressing enhances appearance. Premium products require premium presentation. First impressions matter.
That yellow P Zero badge, recognized at racetracks and dealerships worldwide, signifying Pirelli's highest performance. Every tire carries its biography: size, load rating, speed rating. The Z means rated for over 186 miles per hour.
Barcodes enable traceability. Every tire tracked from raw rubber to final destination. Quality assurance through transparency.
Packaging protects during transport. Premium tires deserve premium protection. Scratches are unacceptable.
Pirelli packaging identifies the product within. Dealerships and customers know quality before opening.
The automated storage manages inventory. Just-in-time delivery systems connect factory to customers worldwide. From factory to Ferrari dealerships, Porsche specialists, Lamborghini service centers, premium destinations for premium tires.
Shipping manifests read like an automotive dream list. Maranello, Stuttgart, Woking, Santa Gata, where legends are built.
The journey nearly complete. From Thai plantation to Italian factory to the world's finest vehicles. A Ferrari service center, where rubber finally meets the road it was designed for. Engineering meets engineering.
Pirelli and Ferrari, partners since 1907. Each tire engineered specifically for this vehicle's performance characteristics.
Torque to precise specification. Insufficient tightness risks loss. Excessive tightness damages components.
Yellow P Zero badge. Red Ferrari brake caliper. Italian excellence in perfect harmony. Wheels touch ground. Rubber Plantation latex, now supporting $500,000 of automotive engineering.
On the road at last. Thai rubber, Italian engineering, German autobahn or California highway. Ready for anything.
At speed, the contact patch, that hand-sized area where rubber meets the road, handles forces that would tear lesser tires apart.
From sticky sap to supercar grip, 6 months of transformation, thousands of kilometers traveled, one purpose: perfection. Every time a supercar corners at the limit, it trusts this transformation. Tree sap holding a vehicle to the road. Where latex was harvested, the tree heals, continues producing for decades. Sustainable engineering begins with sustainable sourcing.
From plantation to Pirelli to performance. Now you've witnessed how nature becomes automotive excellence.